Hey, Soul Ring Society! We're here with another box from Vaulted Rarities. Gotta say, some cool stuff can be in these, so they got me for one more. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and get this opened up, and let's take a look and see what we got inside of here. Let's see what we got. This one came very well packaged, lots of bubble wrap, all that good stuff, so they definitely made this sure this one was good. So let's see what we got. Okay, another standard rarity one. We got a bunch of different boosters. Oh, whoa, and no other product. Huh. Well, I mean, with that much filler, I mean, I guess I have to assume that was intentional, so. Well, I guess we'll see what we got. Let's take a look. Alright. Well, we got 2 cards in here. Okay, so they're trying to make something up to us. So let's see what we got. We got a Masticore. Looks like an Urza's Saga. Very sweet. Let me put it up to the camera there. Beginning of your upkeep, you may choose and discard a card from your hand. If you don't, sack it. Pay a couple mana, does 1 damage to target creature, or you can regenerate it. Really cool original card. Very sweet. And the other is a Trick Bind. Split second. Counter target activated or triggered ability. If a permanent ability triggered this way, it cannot be played this turn. That is really, really sweet. I actually really love good counter spells, and that is one I do not have, so Trick Bind, cool. Not sure, I'll have to double check value on those suckers, but let's see what else we got pack-wise. Okay, we got a Return to Ravnica. We got Ravnica Allegiance. We got a Dominaria Remastered. An Outlaws of Thunder Junction. An Aether Drift Play Booster. Then an Innistrad Crimson Vow Collector Pack. Well, I can kind of say this will probably be my last run on these boxes, because that's pretty rough. But okay, well, let's see what we got in these packs. We'll do the OTJ first. No, maybe I'll put something really cool in the Innistrad pack. Remember, I don't typically open up play boosters, but we'll go ahead and burn through some commons and uncommons. Got Vraska the Silencer, Matter Weaver, Coil Swamp, Steer Clear, Skewer the Critics. Nothing too crazy in there. Matter Weaver's pretty good. Double Mythic pack. I mean, that's kind of hard to argue with, right? All right, we got Ravnica Allegiance. Let's see what we got. Burn through commons and uncommons unless we see something more particularly cool. Let's see. Wilderness Rack. Incubation Druid. It's kind of a cool card. Wilderness Rack's okay. It's not really. Do Aether Drift. Cryptcaller Chariot, Loot, and a Velocipede. Alright, we'll do Dominaria Remastered. Blink, Creep Shot, Juggernaut, Tormod's Crypt, good to have interaction, Oversold Cemetery, Orm's Thunder, kind of a fun card, Hysterion, a Mountain, and Cat. Alright, well, let's see here. We'll try this Return to Ravnica pack. A little bit on the older side now, but not that bad. Alright, we got Urban Burgeoning. We'll get through these commons and uncommons. Burn right through them. Lobber Crew, Civic Saber, Guild Mage, Pithing Needle. Oh, there's a time when that would have been a really cool hit. Alright, well, last pack. Innistrad Crimson Vow. Let's see what we're getting in this. for a $200 box. Just remember that. That is the value we are trying to pull towards. We're getting one collector pack. Alright. Wolf Strike. Burn through the commons and uncommons. Get to that island. Sweet. Alright. Got a cool island. Got Grolnok, the Omnivore. Thundering Mightmare. Very cool, very cool. Hopeful Initiate. Big Island Guest. Van Helsing's Holy Ward. Ooh, a Shattered Sanctum. That's a good land. Heck yeah. Blood Hypnotist. And a Halana and Alana Partners. With a boar in the back. With a blood token. Cool. Well, that was the Vaulted Rarity box. 6 minutes, that ain't too bad, but man, you know, I guess a lot of it will really come down to the value of these two cards, but my bet is, I'm going to say right now in total, let's call it fair. I'm going to say $100. That's my bet before I do any kind of evaluation. So yeah, I did. Appreciate you guys. Please like and subscribe, follow, and remember, the only way we get to do more fun stuff is by growing. So let's see what we can do as a community, everybody. I appreciate your time. Hope you have a wonderful day.